So that's got things underway. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Bellingham, spread out to the left. Rodgers. They want to be quick to recover this. And it's Rice. Knocks it out wide. And this is Kane. It's Kane! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, I think the role Jude Bellingham will be given will be important here. He
tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. He'll try to keep this alive. Bellingham. Out towards the flank. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. England are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Alexander-Arnold. And it's Bellingham. Now Anderson. And it's Bellingham. And this is Kane. Big chance! Goal! England! England take the lead.
The goal for England after 15 minutes is number 9, Harry Kane! Harry Kane!
England have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now, can they get him away? Alexander-Arnold picks it up. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Things starting to look very comfortable.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Tries one from range! Rising over the bar.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
England have hit a quick-fire double here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Oh, played through for the wide man. It's a threat. Oh, shooting chance! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Ghana really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now it's Saka. Nicely weighted ball. Alexander-Arnold with the delivery. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense. Williams. Turns back here, probably the best option. And he's only too happy to take that back. And here's Bellingham. Kane. Kane! And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. Lacking for neither time nor space. It could scarcely have been more straightforward.
It's an old saying, but it's still as true as ever. The first yard's in the head, and look at the way he was so quick off the mark there.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
Yeah, it's all happening.
There's the shot! Oh, there was plenty on that.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
Rice. Saka. And the shot! No, got right underneath it.
Well, the invitation was there, so he was right, in my opinion, to take it on. Alas, it was a technical flaw.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Saka. Oh, that's a key interception. Jiku gets over and intercepts.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Kane. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Kane. He's having a hit! Oh, crossbar! Has crossed into the middle. That's the end of the first 45. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
England really are in control here.
Everyone,
They've done
please welcome
exactly
our
what they set
players.
out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And so the action is resumed. Abdul Samed. Jiku. And Abdul Samed. Salisu. And Abdul Samed. Now it's Kane. It's Kane! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
England.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Kane.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian.
Harry Kane.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he's been shifted off it. Anderson. Rodgers. Oh, super ball. Shoots! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Substitution for England. Number 9.
England choosing to make the first change.
27, Morgan Rogers. Number 8, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number
Anderson.
11, Watkins.
Tries to pass it
Number
through.
47,
Foden finding
Phil
himself in
Foden.
space.
Number
Good ball,
22,
good take.
Eze.
Deftly away. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Cleared without hesitation. Looking to play him in. Saka is onto this. And it's Rice. Crosses it in. Towering header! No, it's wide. England are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And he's managed to get free. Oh, good claim by the keeper. He's certainly earned his keep there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. O'Reilly. Eze. Eze. Foden. He has found the way through. And it's made its way to him. It's run loose here. Tries a measured ball. Cleared away. They're back in possession and ready to go. Decent chance! Eze out of this world! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Jiku. Now he's off and running. Now Semenyo. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Watkins. That's going wide left. He is through here. And a chance! And it's in! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And the shot! And a neat finish! And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal. Well, their manager seems...
Eze! And that's in! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
He's got 4. That is remarkable.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought...
And he shoots! That's put paid to the danger. Oh, that was vital. Abdul Samed. Salisu swung over. Eze is being harried and hassled.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Partey. Now there's a fine ball. Takes a shot! Partey. And Djiku. Abdul Samed.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Now it's Foden. Now this could be a chance. Ayew. Now Semenyo. Now that looks a decent ball. And that could set him on his way. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
Oh, good effort. And it's in. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Djiku. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Semenyo. Rice. Foden. Djiku. Gently done. Rice. Eze. Goes looking wide. And that is expertly dealt with. And we're done. England can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents aside ruthlessly. Eze, very much the hero in this game. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
England definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play.
Things are bubbling up quite nicely here. A healthy whiff of expectation laced with the odd infusion of nerves. Everyone knows what's at stake here. The chance to play on a grander stage. It is time now to focus. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. And we rise now for the English national anthem. Well, we're on the way. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. Not the most convincing of passes. Pope is making a start here. I wonder what sort of a role is he expected to play, Jim?
He's a calm, reassuring presence, Peter. He can stop shots with the best of them, but he can also organise his defence and prevent panic from spreading. I think as a defender, that's just the kind of keeper you want to be playing in front of. He's a good communicator too.
Well, he would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what...
Getting up there! Goal, England! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
England penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to play it through. Anderson in acres of space out wide. Real chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
England certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Foden, while facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Rice. So just the one early goal to report so far, and the score is 1-0. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Godoy, that's destined for the flank. It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yehi. Anderson. And it's Eze. And it's Rice. That's Eze. Foden going face to face with his great rival. Tries one from range. Oh, crossbar!
Panama really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack, thanks to...
There's the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward. Great vision. Oh, perfectly measured that. Panama are on the counter-attack. Pass is just off target. That's put pay to the danger. Rice. It's a sweeping cross.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Rice, played out towards the right wing. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's going wide left. He's having a shot! Great effort, but no way through. Well, they scored their first goal from a corner. What about now? Cleared away. And it's Rice. And he's not. And the shot! And he's stuck it away. And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Just gorgeous, the most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action, that's another really clever finish.
England are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's
Shapes to shoot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Goes long and straight. And here's Eze. Anderson. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Rice. Now it's Kane. Played out to the left flank. He is through here. And the shot! And it's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
England find a position of real strength now. England have hit a quick-fire double here. Yehi ploughing through them. And a chance! And it's in! They are purring, truly purring. That is a super smooth goal, beautiful manoeuvring of the ball, and splendid authority in the finish.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. It's gone for a throw-in. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Delivered in. Yehi. Foden. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
England really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
England are looking awesome. Going into half-time with a lead then that is surely insurmountable. So the action resumes. Aimed beyond the defence.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Godoy, can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. Eze, and the counter is on. Foden. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saka finding himself in space. Saka! And again! And that's a tidy finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is...
Shoots! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Foden completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
And he's managed to get free. Driving through the middle. And he whips it in. Oh, good effort! And he's missed it. Pressing high and with purpose. Gehi is herring after that one. Eze. That's a nicely shaped ball. Takes a shot! And a neat finish! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful. Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Godoy. And it's made its way to him. Well read. And the danger is averted. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Anderson. Kane is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
He's had it nicked away. A probing pass. No luck with that dink over the top.
Se está realizando un cambio.
England choosing to make the first change. And it's Mainu. Gehi played out wide. Bowen.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Threads one in. Godoy. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. This looks promising. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. That's really well cleared. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. And the finish! It's a goal! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Panama are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly.
Entran número 10.
Rice.
Número 23. Número 6.
And here's Palmer. Chance for a shot! Goal! It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Número 10.
Just eases him off the ball. That has been cut short. And it's Murillo. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Nicely spread. Now it's Bowen. Big chance! And it's come back out to him. And that's in. And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised. Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
O'Reilly. Over to the other side. And that's a throw-in. And he's been shifted off it. Can he get onto this? He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Palmer plays it in low. And he's there to get it away.
5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Bellingham goes for the shot. Oh, he really got hold of that. Five minutes to add, and it's Bellingham. And here's Palmer. Now it's Bellingham. Oh, that's neat. A real chance! It's a goal! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Número 15.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. And the referee brings it to a close. England can celebrate now. They have exactly what they craved. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
England really deserve a lot of credit for what I'm sure would be a real confidence-boosting win. Such a huge game being played. There were so many factors that...
A moment to savour for all of us.
Hello,
Lined up
everybody,
on the
and
start
welcome
line,
to today's
their eyes
match.
fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We are just getting started. This then the greatest show on the grandest stage. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's Rice. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down any build-up play in that area.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Now it's Haaland. Oh, looks like he's been taken out there. That's good defending, very good defending. Eze played towards the other side. Rashford. And Alexander-Arnold. It's a promising position. Oh, that's nice. Cleared away. Nothing much to report on so far. Each side waiting to make their first move. Bob chasing after it. Ryerson.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And here's Kane. Well timed, excellent interception. And he's gone looking for safety.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
And it's Alexander-Arnold. Rice. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Knocks it out wide. Anderson. And it's Rice. Rice. It's Saka. Gets a good foot in there. And that has been cut short. O'Reilly. And it's Rice. Anderson. Distributed tidily. Saka. Eze. It is a corner. Little doubt who they'll be aiming at here.
Yeah, whether it's knockdowns or headers, you'll know he'll fight for it.
And he can clear it away. Nice control. And it's Rice. He is just caressing the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. England have their second corner now. Deftly away. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Ryerson. Ødegaard. O'Reilly does really well to win the ball there. Saka. Great vision. And he's picked it up out wide. Alexander-Arnold gets flagged offside. Konsa. And it's Eze. Over to the right flank. Eze. Oh, he's having a go! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Norway have a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Yehi. He's looking wide. Space for him to turn and look. Delivered in. And that is well cleared. Out for a throw. Swung over. Ryerson clears. That's a throw. And it's Eze.
There will be 1 minute.
The referee's awarded a free kick. And he's lifted it over.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Plays the return pass. And the referee says that is that for the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So there was the first half.
Well, it was great to see them try to turn their possession and chances into a goal. They definitely wanted one before the break, and okay, while it didn't happen, things could start changing if they can continue in the same manner.
So both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And so the action is resumed.
England have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Yehi. Now O'Reilly. And it's Eze. Played out towards the right wing. Eze. Anderson. He shifted it to the flank. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the most accurate pass. And he's forced to go back. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ødegaard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Played down the flank.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Ødegaard clears without hesitation. Now it's Haaland. Great ball if he can get there. And he's got away from it.
Such good technique.
Shot a goal! It's a goal! How they've waited! Now they have it! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
England really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
And they've got rid. Saka. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ryerson. Now it's Bob.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That has not gone well. And here's Kane. That has been slung wide. Ødegaard tries to clear. Could move up a gear here. No, that's been intercepted. Eze. Pass somewhat off target. Spread to the right. Bob has it in a wide position. Now then, the ball's come loose. Rashford. 75 minutes played. Now it's Haaland. Looking to play him in.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Haaland receives it in a good position here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
14, Rashford. Number 2.
Ødegaard
Number 7.
opts for safety.
Bukayo Saka. Number 9.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Coming on the field. Number 8. Bellingham. Number 20.
Always onto this. Berger. Can he finish? And a neat finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
It's played through for him. Now it's Ødegaard. He's in, must be! England can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Has to go back here. Rodgers! Not a bad try by any means.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Pinches it off him. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Oh, he's been caught napping! Ryerson. Well, that pass isn't the best. It's a pretty loose pass.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's managed to get rid. Watkins. Can he get on the end of this? He's in a great position here. Tries one from range. Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Substitution in progress.
So, third corner of the game. Haaland. So that's it. It is all over. So that is it. The end of the road. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
Hello attendees, this is a lost children's announcement. With the father of a boy in the green backpack, kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So we're very much on the way now. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
I really like the look of this guy, Foden, who, to me, is a player who has a bit of everything. An eye for goal, quick feet, great vision.
Tries a shot! Space for him to turn and look. Just eases him off the ball. And it's been taken short. Pings in across. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's well seen too. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
A quick look, thought about cutting inside. It's a... and a shot! Oh no, it's an own goal!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Now it's Saka. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Kane, clearly the target here.
Yeah, it's only natural if you consider what a great header of the ball he is.
He leaps for it! Not a bad try by any means.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
England really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he plays one through. Saka. Now it's Kane. Nicely spread. He's on it. Can he get away? Stones. Played towards the other side.
Well spotted.
And it's Rice. Stones. And that's going wide left. And he's picked it up out wide. The ball's swung in. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Turns back here, probably the best option. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, that's a key interception. He's picked his way through. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Looking to play him in. Saka in acres of space out wide.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He is just caressing the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Kane. Knocks it into space. Plenty to aim at. Real chance! And he couldn't finish.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. He has found the way through.
England truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that has found him in acres of space. Can he finish? Goal!